Here we are at Inverinate after our 450-mile drive up from the Midlands, ready to go diving. And where are we going to dive? Well, the head of Loch Duich. So just here, this lovely scenery, underneath there some amazing things to be seen. Low tide at the moment, so you can see there's a lot of kelp to clamber over. That will be quite slippery, but we'll find our way through. As we dip below the surface, my eyes feel like they momentarily slip out of focus due to the fresh water which has run off the land into the loch and is sitting on top of the salty water. Quickly crossing this haylock line, we must swim for some way over the bleak-looking shallows. The muddy loch bed is strewn with patches of rock, and the hard surface of these creates a kind of oasis in the mud. The rocks are entirely covered in life, beautiful white sea Loch Anemones, squirming brittle stars waving their arms into the water to catch passing fragments of food, and ubiquitous long-clawed squat lobsters guarding their hidey holes. Venturing deeper, the bed becomes a seemingly featureless plain of fine silt. This uninspiring substrate is home for a number of interesting species though. The first to be encountered is the phosphorescent sea pen, looking for all the world like a fat pink feather planted into the mud. Deeper still, we find our quarry, the Fireworks Anemone. This animal burrows into the mud up to a metre with only part of its body visible. It has a fringe of long tentacles reaching out into the water. Approaching these takes care and skill in these super still waters, not to disturb the silt. The Fireworks Anemones cannot retract their tentacles fully, but will curl up if they detect danger. To capture a good image is a task best accomplished slowly and patiently. After a series of messy attempts, I managed to capture some clean images of this enormous anemone. It's much easier to avoid backscatter when taking photographs than when shooting moving video. At this depth there is not time to linger, and all too soon we must swim back up the slope, over the boulders, and spend a safety stop in the shallows. These pauses at the end of the dive are an important part of safe diving, and although the fringes of the loch might seem rather barren, there are often small dramas taking place if you look closely. Here we are at Rattigan on our overnight stop. Very comfortable it was too, and rained all night, so I'm quite pleased the sun's out now, and it's got this amazing overlook of the head of Loch Duich with the snow-capped mountains there, and you can just see down in the distance the dive site that we're going to go back to.